Hello everyone and welcome back to Monsters of the Past. As always, I'm your host Mr.G. In today's first of 4 double features in a row, we're wrapping up the Synapsids with the last 2. So, please give it up for the Gorgonopsid Dino-Gorgon and the puppy lizard Thrinaxodon. Dino-Gorgon means terrible gorgon, and he was a member of the Gorgonops family. It was a carnivore that lived during the late Permian in Africa. The average size of Dino-Gorgon was about 7 feet long, making it roughly lion or wolf-sized. Dino-Gorgon was part of a group of animals called Gorgonops, which were the top predators of the late Permian. Appearance-wise, they vaguely, sort of resembled reptilian dogs with the teeth of saber-toothed tigers, Yeah, early and reptilian mammal things were strange, weren't they? And they can be kind of hard to describe what they resembled. Behavior-wise, it is thought that they would have hunted like wolves, in that they would harass prey by chasing them and delivering bites until the prey died. Gorgonops ruled as the top land predators throughout most of the Permian, until they died out during the Permian mass extinction, which was an event that wiped out 95% of all life on Earth. Meanwhile, Thrinaxodon means trident tooth. It was a member of the Thrinaxodon family, and it was a carnivore that lived during the early Triassic in Africa and Antarctica. Thrinaxodon was a very small animal, only being about a foot long. Thrinaxodon was a very interesting animal, as it is pretty much the midpoint between reptiles and mammals. Although it still had several reptilian features, it also had features that are considered mammalian, such as a pronounced nose instead of just having nasal holes, teeth that are more mammalian than reptilian, and it may even have had fur, and some scientists even think it possibly had milk glands to feed its young. Another notable thing about Thrinaxodon is that we have evidence that they were burrowing animals, thanks to having some characteristics of them, such as having powerful front legs. Alright, let's look at the cards. I don't know if this counts as an error or not, but first of all, this card makes literally no mention to the fact that Dino-Gorgon was closer to mammals than to reptiles. Also, this card claims that Dino-Gorgon was, and I quote, the bulkiest beast to ever set claw on land until dinosaurs showed up. However, this isn't true, as Dino-Gorgon was dwarfed in size by the larger Gorgonopsid, Inostrancevia. This card also has a potential error in that it claims that one of its main prey was the proto-mammal Scutosaurus. However, Dino-Gorgon is only known from Africa and Scutosaurus is only known from Russia. Now yes, this was during the time of Pangaea, but they still lived in different places, so claiming that they were their regular prey is a bit of an error. Overall, I give this card a 7 out of 10. As for Thrinaxodon, it's actually pretty good. Although this isn't really an error, but just something weird they did, is that they claim it's the size of a miniature schnauzer? What kind of size comparison is that? Other than that weird thing, I don't really have much to complain about here. So, 9 out of 10. Now, sadly, I cannot find a single appearance of Dino-Gorgon, even in documentaries. And as for Thrinaxodon, the only appearance I could find is that it appeared in the first episode of Walking with Dinosaurs. Although in the program it's only identified as a cynodont, supplementary material reveals that it is indeed supposed to be Thrinaxodon. Although I couldn't find anything for Dino-Gorgon itself, Walking with Monsters featured some Gorgonops, and so did the British series Primeval. That's all for this episode of Monsters of the Past. Join us next time when we talk about the time that bugs could possibly eat you. Bye!